Hey guys, Jason here. Hope you're doing well. Still getting over a cold, so things are a little bit fuzzy and might sound a little strange. So let's just get to it. Here's our bar indicating the last time we talked about gold. It was right around this dip here at 1650-ish. And what we were looking for was a 4-hour inside bar break that was going to give us some idea of direction. So we did get a bull break on that. We saw a big bearish response, but ultimately bulls won that battle, and they've been steadily climbing up since then. We're still really range bound in this 4-hour area, and it's making things very, very difficult to trade because the volatility on the 5-minute time frame is really all over the place here. So when this happens, what I like to do is I like to step back and say, all right, we need to take a look. What are we doing here on a larger term time frame? And if I go to my hourly, although we're still not following the strict rules of setting higher highs, higher lows, and following those nice little patterns where things move up and down in channels, we're still obviously very tight, and something is constraining us in this tightening pattern. It's not as classic or as textbook as we would like to see it, but we are still hitting limits on the resistance and support trend lines somewhere, and there's massive responses back and forth inside this area. So what I do in this case is I go and I try and find what my potential trend lines would be. I start at the back, I work forwards, and I say 1, 2 touches. Here's our trend line coming up, meeting that resistance, having a fight for a few hours, and then pulling back. On the support side, I go find the bottom of a red candle. I try to find something that works. So I go to the bottom of this red candle, and we can see that we've got 2 touches, not a strict confirmation, but we do have multiple hours where we're coming in and testing this. And we can see that the bulls are answering and pushing the price back up over that trend line when it gets below it. So this is what we're going to be watching more confidently. We're going to be expecting prices to move back and forth inside this trend line until we are able to close over them or under them on the hourly time frame. 4-hour confirmation would be very, very nice. So we want to see sustained movement and position held above or below our trend lines. But until that happens, we can expect more volatility inside this range. So currently, action favors the bears just because we've been rejected from this trend for the 3rd time, and we are getting set up for a movement to the bottom of the trend. So hourly inside bar setting up. We're half hour into this. We do have an hourly inside bar previous, so 3 hours inside bar. If we go to our 15-minute time frame, we can see that that looks a little bit like an equilibrium. We may even get more resolution on the 5-minute, and there you go. So let's draw out our 5-minute EQ so that you can follow along for the rest of this trading day if you're still looking at gold. And we just draw each ping pong, each time the price gets pushed down, then up, then down, then up. And then the last one we're not as confident in because we haven't pushed the price back down substantially. But this is currently what this 5-minute EQ looks like. And that's how we get those hourly inside bars. So if we just follow the textbook idea of what happens on a bearish continuation pattern, we're going to knock out our EQ pattern to the downside, come back down, test this support, and then continue on inside this pattern, ultimately looking for a break of it on the hourly time frame, and then there it is. So that's it for today. Hopefully we will get a good break on this pattern, see it in action, and learn a little bit how to use these patterns inside larger patterns. That's it for today. Hope you had a great day, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.